everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. I am onto something with this whole new bedtime routine with Mom. Okay, so we had dinner tonight. I told her before dinner what we were going to do, and that 9 o'clock was going to be bedtime. So I completely said it before she asked me. And she said, well, I don't want to go to bed. And I said, well, honey, you ask me about this time every day about going to bed. I said, so we're going to eat dinner, and I just explained we're going to eat dinner, then we're going to go do some things, and then we're going to change your clothes for bed, and, whatever. Anyway, so, she is in her room now. It's about 8:15. And we usually at 8:30, what we were doing before was waiting until 8:30 and then coming and changing into her pajamas. Okay, so now we have already done that. And what we did at 7:30, which is when dinner was over, what we did was we went into the bathroom and I did a Mary Kay satin hands thing on her. And then we did our faces, well, her face. And then, so that took a little bit of time. It was fun for her. We learned that she needs to not close her eyes if she's not holding on to anything. That's fine. I mean, it's kind of funny because I was already really aware of that because that's one of the things a neurologist tests you with MS. And I have had that close your eyes and then you don't know where, you just kind of fall over. It's the weirdest thing. It's the oddest sensation ever because you don't think standing erect is dependent on your vision, but it can be. So anyway, so we did that. And then we came back into her room, and got her into her PJs. And that was our thing. Then excuse me. And then I read her devotions, and now she's reading whatever she wants until 9, and then she'll get in bed. I'll get up and go get in bed. But this also lets me do my recording before I was waiting till after she got in bed to do this. So now I can actually work on the editing and all of that up until she's ready to go to bed, which is actually really brilliant, like layering of activities. So I should be able to get to sleep sooner, which had a really good day though. Other than that, KBB stuff went well. I got my nose back into the KBB beginning. Tony had a really important comment today that really sank in deeply today. People are rewarded in public for what they practice in private. So that means a lot of different things. But like he was talking about, like LeBron James, he shoots something like 1,500 free throws a day so that in clutch situations he has the confidence to just go up and nail it. It's like he knows he has it. It's not even a question in his head, and that's kind of where we need to get to be certain about outcomes on things. So I was thinking about how that applies, and part of that is what I do with Mom, right? How I manage all of that. And I also came to this other thing, and I feel like I already said it because I did a live on Facebook on KBB, and I came to this really great realization. So from the past, if not, I'll do a quick little explanation here if you don't remember, that I changed all of my to-dos to to-bes, like what role am I going to play? Right? So instead of do the dishes, I have the dynamic dish doer, and I just think it's funny because it sounds like a superhero, only it's the dishes, so it's funny to me. It makes me laugh, and it makes me want to not, I mean, it's good for me for getting to the dishes, so I like that. So anyway, and then I also, I had some things about Mom. One, as you very well know, is the gullible, guileless governess. That's what I came up with, the g-g-guzz. Gullible, guileless governess. Boy, you can't say that 3 times fast. I can't. Anyway, I should probably try. But anyway, so there's that. And then, but one of the things that I came up, because I've been really frustrated with all the interruptions. And now I do have to get some things done in the morning. I have to get the ball rolling then to feel like I can jump back into it during the middle of the day. So that's kind of crucial. And if that doesn't happen in the morning, I am not wasting any time beating myself up about it. Oh, it didn't happen today. If I had just been more organized, or if I've just... This life of ours is a 3-ring circus. And there are so many things happening. It's very hard for one person to keep track of them all. And we have got the unquantifiable will of my 96-year-old mother. And depending on what she wants to do, or depending on when she needs to go to the bathroom, things are just different. So what I decided was that I am now the ringmaster. And I just think this is so brilliant. So for my whole day, I am the ringmaster. So I just love this idea, because a ringmaster has his own thing that they're doing, right? But he's also about like guiding people into the 3 rings and out of the 3 rings. And that's the way my activities move through my day. And I just love this. I just love the idea, and it's got a smile on my face again, and that's exactly where we needed to be with it. And so we're going to try this out. And if it doesn't work, we'll try another one, and we'll just keep on changing our approach until something sticks. So anyway, I'm excited about that. I think that's about it. So I talked about, so I actually, I feel like I solved the asking about a bedtime question. I feel like I have solved it. Because see, now Mom doesn't have to ask. She knows she's on her way to bed, because she's in her room and she's reading, waiting for 9 o'clock, which I've already pre-framed for her, so that she knows that this is what's going to happen, and at 9 we're going to get in bed. So I'm really happy with this, and we're just going to stick to it and go from there. And Mom's probably going to get really used to it, and it's all going to be fine. She doesn't have a really great long-term memory, so, you know, like today, all day, she didn't know where the bathroom was. Now, we have lived in this house for over 12 years, so for her to not know where the bathroom is significant. And that's the kind of memory loss that I'm dealing with her, which means that all of my directions to her have to be repeated. Now, every once in a while, to really zing her, because she is competitive with herself for wanting to do things perfectly, and I know it. So in order to zing her, to get her to listen just a little bit more intently, which I think helps her retention. Like today, she said something about, yeah, you're right, I really need to be careful of where your feet are, where my feet are, meaning in front of the potty, because it's very true. Because when she stands up, it is hard for her to stand up if she doesn't put her feet underneath her. So if her heels aren't touching the commode, if they're out in front of her knees, and she uses the bar, it's like she's water skiing, and it's hard to get up. Now, maybe that's a good exercise for her, but she doesn't need to abuse her knees like that either. So I said to her, if it's hard to get up, you don't have your feet back far enough. And she says, yeah, I need to remember that. I said, that would be nice. I've been reminded to you now for about a month. And she said, what? And I said, It would be nice if you remembered to put your feet under you, because I've been reminding you now for a month that that would be helpful to you. And she kind of got quiet. And I didn't say it in a mean way. I just said, you know, just a little blanket statement. But I'm hoping those are the kinds of things that I know it might even sound mean for me to say it, but I'm not saying it to relieve frustration on my part. I'm saying it because I think, see, Mom is all about relieving what's hard for me. So if I relate something, then she pays better attention. She just does. And you know, Tony Robbins talks about this. We will do so much for other people that we won't do for ourselves. We will jump through, you know, fire to save somebody else, but not just for ourselves. We're strangely and wonderfully made things. So anyway, I'm going to leave you with that thought. And that's it. So I love you guys. Take good care of yourself and take good care of each other. Good night.
Okay. Be near me, Lord Jesus, I